Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today, let's explore a topic that touches the very core of our decisions and actions: risk. Imagine for a moment a man who never stepped out of his home because he feared what might happen outside. He avoided the risk of accidents, bad weather, and even meeting unfriendly people. Sounds absurd, doesn't it? Yet many of us live our lives just like that man, staying within the boundaries of our comfort zones, avoiding the unknown, and missing out on the vast possibilities that life has to offer. This brings us to a profound realization. The biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. Let's consider the small risks we take every day, often without even realizing it. Every time we cross the street, drive a car, or even try a new recipe, we're taking a risk. We don't know the exact outcome, but we proceed with confidence because we understand that these risks are manageable and necessary for our daily lives. Now, what if we applied this same understanding to the bigger decisions in our lives? Think about the opportunities we let slip by because we were too afraid to take a chance. How many times have you looked back and thought, what if I had taken that job offer? What if I had started that business? What if I had taken that trip? These missed opportunities often stem from a fear of the unknown, a fear of failure, or a fear of stepping outside our comfort zones. Today, I want to challenge you to shift your perspective on risk. I want you to see risk not as something to be feared, but as something to be embraced. Because, my friends, it is in taking risks that we grow, that we learn, and that we achieve great things. Without risk, there is no reward. Without stepping out of the familiar, we cannot discover new possibilities. There's a big difference between taking a calculated risk and taking a reckless one. Calculated risks are those we take after careful consideration, planning, and preparation. They are the risks that, while uncertain, have a reasonable chance of success because we have done our homework. Reckless risks, on the other hand, are taken without thought, without preparation, and often lead to failure. So, as we dive deeper into the concept of risk today, I encourage you to think about the risks in your own life. What opportunities have you been hesitant to pursue? What dreams have you put on hold because of fear? And more importantly, what would your life look like if you decided to take that risk? Remember, the biggest risk is not taking any risk. By staying within our comfort zones, we might avoid some failures, but we also miss out on incredible opportunities for success. Life is full of possibilities waiting to be seized, and it is those who dare to take risks who often achieve the greatest rewards. As we go through this journey today, let's explore how we can assess risks, embrace them, and turn them into opportunities for growth and success. Let's open our minds to the endless possibilities that come with taking risks and discover how we can transform our lives by stepping out of our comfort zones. Ladies and gentlemen, the future belongs to those who are willing to take risks. So let's embrace the unknown, face our fears, and take that leap of faith. Because in the end, the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. So what is risk, really? Risk, at its core, is the exposure to the chance of loss or harm. It's the uncertainty that comes with every decision we make, every step we take into the unknown. But here's the twist. Risk is not inherently negative. In fact, it's a fundamental part of growth, progress, and success. Let's start by understanding why risk often carries a negative connotation. From a young age, we are conditioned to avoid risk. We are told to play it safe, to stick to what we know, and to avoid situations where the outcome is uncertain. This conditioning is well-meaning, aimed at protecting us from harm or failure. However, this protective instinct can also become a barrier, preventing us from exploring new opportunities and reaching our full potential. Why do we perceive some risk as more acceptable than others? Crossing the street or driving a car involves risk, yet we do these things daily without much hesitation. Why? Because we have assessed these risks, understood them, and deemed them manageable. So we take precautions, follow rules, and proceed with confidence. This is the essence of calculated risk. Understanding the potential downsides, preparing adequately, and then moving forward. Now let's contrast this with reckless risk. Reckless risk involves diving into the unknown without preparation or consideration of the consequences. It's like driving a car without knowing how to operate it or crossing a busy street blindfolded. Reckless risk often leads to failure because it lacks the necessary groundwork that makes success possible. The key, therefore, is not to avoid risk altogether, but to differentiate between calculated and reckless risks. Calculated risks are those where we weigh the potential outcomes, prepare ourselves, and proceed with a plan. Reckless risks are impulsive, unplanned, and often lead to undesirable outcomes. Let me share a story to illustrate this point. Imagine a young entrepreneur with a brilliant idea for a new product. He believes in his idea, but knows that bringing it to market involves significant risk. Instead of diving in head first, he decides to take a calculated risk. He conducts market research, develops a prototype, and seeks feedback from potential customers. He also creates a detailed business plan outlining his strategy and identifying potential challenges. This preparation doesn't eliminate the risk, but it significantly increases his chances of success. When he finally launches his product, he's well prepared to handle the challenges that arise. This is the power of calculated risk. It transforms uncertainty into a manageable path toward success. Now let's take a step back and think about the risks we often shy away from: starting a new business, changing careers, or even moving to a new city. These are all significant risks. But what if we approach them with the same mindset as crossing the street or driving a car? What if we took the time to understand the potential outcomes, prepared ourselves adequately, and then took the leap? The reality is every great achievement involves some level of risk. The world's most successful individuals didn't achieve greatness by playing it safe. They took risks, but they did so with preparation, planning, and a clear vision. They understood that risk is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced and managed. So how do we cultivate a mindset that embraces risk? It starts with shifting our perspective. Instead of seeing risk as a potential for failure, we need to see it as an opportunity for growth. Every risk we take is a chance to learn, to grow, and to achieve something new. It's about building resilience and understanding that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. Think about the last time you took a significant risk. What was the outcome, even if it didn't go as planned? What did you learn from the experience? How did it help you grow? By reflecting on these questions, we can start to see risk in a new light, not as something to be avoided, but as a crucial part of our journey to success. Let's also consider the consequences of not taking risks. When we avoid risk, we stay within our comfort zones. We might avoid failure, but we also miss out on opportunities for growth and success. We limit ourselves to what is familiar and safe, and in doing so, we limit our potential. It's about taking calculated risks, preparing ourselves for the challenges ahead, and stepping out of our comfort zones. Because in the end, the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. So let's change our perspective on risk and see it for what it truly is: a gateway to growth, learning, and incredible opportunities. Let me take you back to a time when I was standing at a crossroads, faced with a decision that would change the course of my life. I was young, ambitious, and full of dreams, yet there was one thing holding me back: the fear of taking a risk. And I had a stable job, a steady income, and a comfortable routine, but deep down I knew there was more I wanted to achieve. I had an opportunity to join a new venture, something entirely different from what I was used to, and the idea intrigued me. However, the fear of the unknown loomed large. I remember vividly the sleepless nights, the countless hours spent weighing the pros and cons. The fear of failure was overwhelming. What if it didn't work out? What if I lost everything? These questions haunted me, and the comfort of my current situation seemed so much safer. Yet there was a small voice inside me, urging me to take the leap, to embrace the unknown and see where it could lead. One evening, I sat down with a piece of paper and wrote down all the possible outcomes. I listed the worst-case scenarios and the steps I could take to mitigate them. I also listed the best-case scenarios and the incredible opportunities that could arise if things went well. This simple exercise helped me see the situation more clearly. I realized that while the risks were real, the potential rewards far outweighed them. With a mix of excitement and apprehension, I decided to take the plunge. I left my stable job and embarked on this new venture. The initial days were tough. There were moments of doubt, times when I questioned my decision, and days when the fear of failure seemed to overshadow everything else. But I pressed on, driven by the vision of what could be achieved. As time went on, things began to change. The venture started to gain traction. New opportunities emerged, and I found myself learning and growing in ways I had never imagined. The fear that once held me back was replaced by a sense of excitement and possibility. I was no longer afraid of the unknown. I was embracing it, exploring new horizons, and pushing the boundaries of what I thought was possible. This experience taught me invaluable lessons about risk and fear. I learned that fear is often the greatest barrier to taking risks, but it is also a sign that we are on the brink of something significant. When we feel fear, it means we are stepping out of our comfort zones and moving toward growth and new possibilities. I also learned the importance of preparation and planning when taking risks. By assessing the potential outcomes and preparing for the challenges, I was able to turn a daunting risk into a manageable one. This not only increased my chances of success, but also gave me the confidence to take on even bigger challenges in the future. Reflecting on this journey, I realized that the biggest breakthroughs in life often come when we face our fears and take that leap of faith. It's about trusting ourselves, believing in our potential, and understanding that even if things don't go as planned, we have the resilience and the ability to learn and grow from the experience. So let me ask you this. What risks are you avoiding because of fear? What opportunities are you missing out on because you're afraid of the unknown? Imagine what your life could look like if you decided to take that risk, to step out of your comfort zone, and to embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Remember, the fear of risk is natural, but it shouldn't hold you back. Use it as a signal that you are about to embark on something meaningful, something that has the potential to transform your life. Prepare yourself, take the necessary steps, and then take that leap. You might be surprised at what you can achieve. In the end, the journey of overcoming the fear of risk is one of the most rewarding experiences you can have. It opens up a world of possibilities. It expands your horizons and leads you to discover strengths and capabilities you never knew you had. So don't let fear hold you back. Embrace the risks, face your fears, and watch as new opportunities unfold before you. Because the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. Now, let's shift our focus to the consequences of avoiding risk. Imagine a life where every decision is made with the sole purpose of avoiding failure, discomfort, or the unknown. It sounds safe, doesn't it? Yet this safety comes at a significant cost. When we avoid taking risks, we confine ourselves to a narrow path, missing out on the vast opportunities that lie beyond our comfort zones. Think about the story of the man who never ventured beyond his small village. He lived a life free of danger, but also free of adventure, discovery, and growth. While his peers explored new lands, forged new relationships, and experienced the richness of life, he remained in his familiar surroundings, untouched by the wonders of the world. This is the reality for many who avoid taking risks. They trade potential growth and opportunities for a sense of temporary security. Let's explore some concrete examples. What happens when we avoid taking risks? Consider the professional world. How many times have you seen someone stay in a job they dislike because they fear the uncertainty of finding a new one? They wake up each day dreading the monotony, feeling unfulfilled, yet the fear of the unknown keeps them chained to their desk. They miss out on the chance to find a job they are passionate about, to develop new skills, or to advance in their career. Their potential remains untapped, their dreams unfulfilled. Another example is in personal relationships. How often do people avoid expressing their true feelings because they fear rejection? They stay silent, keeping their emotions bottled up, and miss the chance to form deeper, more meaningful connections. The opportunity to build a loving relationship or to mend a broken one slips through their fingers, all because they were too afraid to take the risk of being vulnerable. Avoiding risk can also lead to a stagnation in personal growth. When we stick to what we know and avoid challenging ourselves, we hinder our own development. Imagine an athlete who never pushes beyond their current limits for fear of failure. They will never achieve their full potential, never break their personal records, and never experience the thrill of surpassing their own expectations. Similarly, when we avoid risks, we deny ourselves the chance to grow, to learn, and to become the best version of ourselves. Now let's take a moment to reflect on our own lives. What opportunities are you missing by not taking a risk? Are there dreams you've set aside because they seem too daunting? Are there goals you've postponed because you fear the effort and uncertainty involved? Each of these missed opportunities represents a potential path to growth, success, and fulfillment that you are choosing not to explore. Let's consider the technological world as another example. Imagine if pioneers like Steve Jobs or Elon Musk had chosen to play it safe. The world as we know it would be vastly different. There would be no iPhones, no electric cars, and no groundbreaking advancements in space travel. These visionaries took significant risks, faced numerous challenges, and in doing so, changed the world. Their willingness to embrace risk opened up possibilities that have shaped the future. It's in the realm of innovation. Avoiding risk means settling for the status quo. It means missing out on the chance to create, to invent, and to revolutionize. How many great ideas remain just ideas because someone was too afraid to take the first step? How many potential breakthroughs are lost to the fear of failure? So I ask you again, what opportunities are you missing by not taking a risk? What dreams are you allowing to slip away because you're holding on to the false security of your comfort zone? Each day you avoid taking a risk, you choose to stay in the same place, to live the same life, and to forgo the possibilities that lie just beyond your reach. The fear of risk may protect you from immediate discomfort, but it also confines you to a life of mediocrity. It prevents you from experiencing the full spectrum of life's possibilities, from achieving greatness, and from discovering your true potential. By choosing to take risks, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities, to new experiences, and to the chance to truly thrive. So let's embrace the risk, step out of our comfort zones, and seize the opportunities that lie before us, because in the end, the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. Let's turn our attention now to the remarkable benefits of embracing risk. When we take risks, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities that can lead to extraordinary outcomes. Taking risks is not just about facing fear. It's about unlocking growth, discovering new opportunities, and achieving levels of success that we might have never imagined. First and foremost, taking risk propels us out of our comfort zones and into a space of growth and learning. When we step into the unknown, we are forced to adapt, to innovate, and to push our limits. This process of adaptation and innovation is where true growth happens. It's where we develop new skills, gain new perspectives, and build the resilience needed to overcome future challenges. Taking risks also brings about new opportunities that would otherwise remain hidden. When we take a chance, we often discover paths and possibilities that we never knew existed. This is the essence of entrepreneurship. The willingness to take risks opens doors to new markets, new technologies, and new ways of doing business. It's about seeing potential where others see obstacles and seizing opportunities that others might overlook. Think about the entertainment industry. Steven Spielberg, one of the most successful directors in history, took a significant risk in the mid-1970s with the film Jaws. At the time, the project faced numerous challenges, including budget overruns and technical difficulties. However, Spielberg's vision and determination paid off, and Jaws became a massive hit, setting the standard for blockbuster films and catapulting Spielberg's career to new heights. This story illustrates how risk-taking can lead to transformative innovations and unparalleled success. Moreover, taking risks fosters a mindset of resilience and determination. When we face challenges and uncertainties, we learn to navigate them with creativity and persistence. Each risk we take, whether it leads to success or failure, teaches us valuable lessons and strengthens our resolve. This resilience is crucial in today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, where the ability to adapt and persevere is key to long-term success. Consider the story of Steve Jobs, who in the late 1970s co-founded Apple and She. Jobs took a significant risk by leaving his college education and diving into the then unknown world of personal computing. Despite facing numerous challenges and even being ousted from the company he helped create, Jobs' resilience and innovative spirit led to his return to Apple in the 1980s, where he spearheaded the development of revolutionary products like the Macintosh. Jobs' journey demonstrates how resilience and determination, fueled by risk-taking, can lead to extraordinary achievements Taking risks also enhances our self-confidence and empowers us to pursue our dreams with greater conviction. Each time we step out of our comfort zone and succeed, we build confidence in our abilities and our decisions. This growing self-assurance encourages us to take on even greater challenges and to strive for higher goals. It's a positive cycle of risk-taking, achievement, and increased confidence. Now, let's reflect on the impact of risk-taking on our personal lives. How many of us have experienced personal growth or significant life changes as a result of taking a risk? Perhaps it was moving to a new city, starting a new career, or pursuing a passion project. Each of these decisions involves risk, but they also offer the potential for profound personal fulfillment and happiness. Taking risks leads to growth, learning, and new opportunities that can dramatically enhance our lives and our careers. It allows us to break free from the constraints of our comfort zones, to innovate, and to achieve our highest potential. By looking at the stories of successful individuals who have embraced risk, we can see the incredible possibilities that await those who dare to take that leap of faith. So, as we move forward, I encourage you to embrace the risk in your life. See them not as obstacles, but as gateways to new opportunities and greater success. Remember, the greatest achievements often come from the greatest risks, and the rewards of taking those risks can be beyond your wildest dreams. You embrace the unknown, take that chance, and watch as new doors open and new opportunities unfold before you. Because in the end, the benefits of embracing risk far outweigh the safety of staying within your comfort zone. When we take risks, we unlock a treasure trove of possibilities that can lead us to remarkable outcomes. Risk-taking is not just about facing fear. It's about propelling ourselves into a realm of growth, discovering new opportunities, and achieving successes we might have only dreamed of. We'll start with the foundation. Taking risk pushes us out of our comfort zones and into a dynamic space of growth and learning. When we venture into the unknown, we are compelled to adapt, to innovate, and to stretch our capabilities. This journey of adaptation and innovation is where true growth happens. It's where we hone new skills, gain fresh perspectives, and build the resilience needed to tackle future challenges with confidence. Taking risks also opens the door to new opportunities that we might never have discovered otherwise. When we take a chance, we often find ourselves on paths filled with possibilities we couldn't have imagined. This is the essence of entrepreneurship. The readiness to take risks leads to the discovery of new markets, new technologies, and innovative business models. About seeing potential where others see obstacles and seizing opportunities that others might miss. Moreover, taking risk cultivates a mindset of resilience and determination. When we confront challenges and uncertainties, we learn to navigate them with ingenuity and persistence. Each risk we take, whether it results in success or failure, imparts valuable lessons and fortifies our resolve. This resilience is essential in our fast-paced and ever-evolving world, where the capacity to adapt and persevere is crucial for long-term success. Let's consider the journey of Mary Kay Ash, the founder of Mary Kay Cosmetics. In the early 1960s, after facing setbacks in her corporate career, she took a significant risk by investing her life savings to start her own cosmetics company. Despite the uncertainties and challenges of starting a new business, her resilience and innovative approach to direct sales transformed Mary Kay Cosmetics into a thriving global enterprise. Ash's story demonstrates how resilience and determination, powered by risk-taking, can lead to extraordinary achievement. Taking risks also boosts our self-confidence and empowers us to pursue our dreams with greater conviction. Every time we step beyond our comfort zone and succeed, we reinforce our belief in our abilities and decisions. This growing self-assurance encourages us to tackle even greater challenges and strive for higher goals. It's a positive cycle of risk-taking, achievement, and increased confidence. Now, let's reflect on the impact of risk-taking. In our personal lives, how many of us have experienced significant growth or profound life changes as a result of taking a risk? Maybe it was moving to a new city, starting a new business, or pursuing a passion project. Each of these decisions involves risk, but they also offer the potential for immense personal fulfillment and happiness. So, as we move forward, I encourage you to embrace the risks in your life. View them not as obstacles, but as gateways to new opportunities and greater success. Remember, the greatest achievements often stem from the greatest risk, and the rewards of taking those risks can exceed your wildest dreams. Embrace the unknown, take that chance, and watch as new doors open and new opportunities unfold before you. Because in the end, the benefits of embracing risk far outweigh the safety of staying within your comfort zone. Taking a risk doesn't mean diving headfirst into the unknown without a plan. It's about making informed decisions, preparing thoroughly, and building a strong foundation for success. Let's break down the practical steps to evaluate risks effectively. First, let's start with research. Knowledge is the cornerstone of calculated risk-taking. You gather as much information as you can about the opportunity or decision at hand. Understand the market, the potential challenges, and the possible outcomes. For instance, if you're considering starting a new business, research the industry, identify your competitors, and understand your target audience. The more information you have, the better equipped you'll be to make a sound decision. Next, focus on planning. A well-thought-out plan can turn a daunting risk into a manageable one. Outline your goals, define your strategies, and set clear milestones. Ask yourself, what steps do I need to take to achieve this goal? What resources do I need? What are the potential obstacles, and how can I overcome them? By planning ahead, you create a roadmap that guides you through the uncertainties and keeps you on track. One essential aspect of planning is risk mitigation. Identify the potential risks and develop strategies to minimize them. For example, if you're launching a new product, consider conducting a pilot test or gathering feedback from a small group of customers before a full-scale launch. This approach allows you to identify and address any issues early on, reducing the overall risk. Now let's talk about mindset. A positive and proactive mindset is crucial when taking calculated risks. Believe in your ability to succeed and view challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Embrace the mindset that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to success. Remember, every successful individual has faced setbacks, but it's their mindset that propelled them forward. Start small to build confidence in your risk-taking abilities. You don't have to take on the biggest challenge right away. Begin with smaller risks that are easier to manage. For example, if you're looking to invest, start with a small amount of money rather than your entire savings. As you gain experience and confidence, you can gradually take on larger risks. Another key tip is to seek advice and mentorship. Learning from others who have successfully navigated similar risk can provide valuable insights and guidance. Don't hesitate to reach out to mentors, colleagues, or industry experts. Their experiences and advice can help you make more informed decisions and avoid common pitfalls. Lastly, evaluate and learn from each risk you take. When you're taking a risk, reflect on the outcome and the lessons learned. Ask yourself, what went well? What could I have done differently? What did I learn from this experience? This reflection process is invaluable in refining your approach and improving your future risk-taking strategies. Now let's explore the importance of cultivating a risk-taking mindset. A positive mindset toward risk is essential for overcoming fear, building resilience, and embracing new opportunities. Let's discuss some strategies to help you develop this empowering mindset. First, embrace uncertainty as a natural part of life. Understand that uncertainty is where innovation and growth occur. When we accept that we can't predict every outcome, we open ourselves to new possibilities. We embrace the unknown with curiosity and a sense of adventure, knowing that it's in these moments that we often discover our greatest strengths to overcome fear. Shift your perspective on failure. Instead of seeing failure as a setback, view it as a valuable learning opportunity. Every failure teaches us something new and brings us one step closer to success. Remember, Thomas Edison made over 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before inventing the light bulb. Each failure was simply a step toward his ultimate success. Adopting this perspective will help you face challenges with resilience and determination. Visualize success to build confidence in your risk-taking abilities. And take a moment each day to visualize yourself achieving your goals and overcoming obstacles. This practice helps to reinforce a positive mindset and prepares your mind for the challenges ahead. Visualization can boost your confidence and increase your belief in your ability to succeed. Another powerful strategy is to practice gratitude. Focusing on what you're grateful for can shift your mindset from fear to positivity. When we appreciate the opportunities and resources we have, we're more likely to take risks with a positive outlook. Gratitude helps us see the potential benefits of taking risks, rather than just the potential downside. Surround yourself with positive influences. The people we spend time with have a significant impact on our mindset. Surround yourself with individuals who encourage and support your risk-taking endeavors. Their positivity and belief in your abilities will bolster your confidence and inspire you to take bold steps. Set realistic goals and celebrate small victories. Break down your larger goals into smaller, achievable steps. Each time you accomplish one of these steps, celebrate your success. This practice builds momentum and reinforces your confidence, making you more willing to take on larger risks in the future. Let's develop a growth mindset. Believe that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. This mindset fosters resilience and a love of learning, both of which are crucial for taking risks and overcoming challenges. When you view challenges as opportunities to grow, you're more likely to embrace risk and persist in the face of adversity. Lastly, take action despite fear. Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to act in spite of it. Each time you take action, even when you're afraid, you build your courage and strengthen your risk-taking mindset. Start with small actions and gradually take on larger challenges. Over time, you'll find that your fear diminishes and your confidence grows. Ladies and gentlemen, let's draw inspiration from some remarkable individuals who dared to take risks. In doing so, change the world. These are the stories of entrepreneurs and innovators from our time who faced tremendous challenges, took bold steps, and achieved extraordinary triumphs. Let's begin with the story of Ray Kroc, the man who transformed McDonald's into a global empire. In the 1950s, Kroc was a milkshake machine salesman when he encountered a small but successful restaurant run by the McDonald brothers. Saw potential far beyond what they had envisioned. Despite being in his 50s, Kroc took a significant risk by persuading the brothers to let him franchise their restaurant concept. He mortgaged his home and invested everything he had into this venture. Kroc's vision and relentless drive transformed McDonald's into one of the world's largest and most recognizable fast food chains. His story is a powerful reminder of how taking a calculated risk, even later in life, can lead to monumental success and global impact. Consider also the story of Fred Smith, the founder of FedEx. In the early 1970s, Smith had a bold vision for an overnight delivery service. Despite facing skepticism and financial difficulties, he took the risk of investing his own money to launch Federal Express. The company's early years were fraught with challenges, including significant losses and near bankruptcy. However, Smith's unwavering belief in his vision and his willingness to take risks paid off. FedEx revolutionized the logistics industry and became a global leader in express transportation. Smith's journey illustrates how perseverance and a willingness to take risks can lead to groundbreaking innovations and lasting success. These stories demonstrate the profound impact that taking risks can have on our lives and the world. Each of these individuals faced significant challenges, yet their willingness to embrace risk led to innovations that changed industries, created jobs, and inspired millions. Now let's bring this closer to home. Think about the risks you have considered but hesitated to take. What opportunities might you be missing? What innovations could you bring to your industry? These inspiring examples show us that the greatest achievements often come from the greatest risks. It's about having the vision to see beyond the immediate challenges and the courage to take that leap of faith. In conclusion, the world is shaped by those who dare to take risks. The innovators, the entrepreneurs, the visionaries, they all faced uncertainties, but their willingness to embrace risk led to extraordinary contributions and remarkable successes. As you reflect on these stories, consider the risks you can take to make a difference in your life and the world. Remember, the biggest risk is not taking any risk at all. Embrace the unknown, take that chance, and see where it can lead. As we come to the close of our discussion today, let's reinforce the profound message we've explored. The biggest risk is not taking any risks. Throughout history, it's been those who dared to step beyond the familiar, who embraced uncertainty and took bold actions that have shaped our world and achieved remarkable success. I want you to leave here today with a renewed sense of urgency and empowerment to take those risks you've been contemplating. Life is full of opportunities waiting to be seized, but they require us to step out of our comfort zones and embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Think about the dreams and goals you have set aside because they seem too risky or daunting. Reflect on the opportunities you have let slip by because the fear of failure held you back. Now imagine what your life could look like if you decided to take those risks, to embrace the challenges, and to pursue your dreams with unwavering determination. As you step out of here today, I encourage you to carry this spirit of risk-taking with you. Embrace the unknown, face your fears, and take bold steps towards your goals. The future is full of potential, and it belongs to those who dare to take risks. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. These words remind us that both success and failure are part of the journey, but it is our courage to keep moving forward that truly makes the difference. So go forth with confidence and determination. Embrace the challenges, take those risks, and create the future you envision. The world is waiting for your contributions, your innovations, and your unique talents. Don't let the fear of risk hold you back. Take that leap and watch as new doors open and new opportunities unfold before you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being here today. May you find the courage to take the risks that will lead you to your greatest achievements and most fulfilling life. The future awaits those who dare. So dare to take that risk and make your mark on the world.